Aniston goes public with her new man. Jessica Biel dating bad boy Gerard Butler. Scarlett and Sean still together. Hollywood's couples mania this weekend.
No such protection for Arnold.
But how does it feel to be without a wife now?
The Paps taking their shots during his weekend outing in Beverly Hills.
How's a single life, Arnold?
Yeah. Maria's single life about fighting for the things she believes in. Talking peace with Mr. Malibu in Malibu.
Anything that promotes peace is terrific.
Can't argue with that.
Mr. Malibu!
Thank you. Can we ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Should we let San Onofre nuclear plant stay as is, or are you concerned since what happened in Japan?
There's buoys out there.
I think that it's a little late to move it at this point and to stop it from being used. I just think that there probably needs to be a pretty comprehensive emergency program designed around it that's real. Like let's not pretend like it can't happen. Let's say that it's going to happen. What's the scenario? And then at least have something in place so it's not like a huge shock. The reality is that the ocean's powerful and we need to be respectful.
Yeah, if we get a big earthquake, it could be the same deal.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I'm just bystanding.
Just to say something sweet about the peace symbol or whatever.
Oh no, I think anything that promotes peace is terrific. Anything that promotes peace is terrific.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Hello, I'm Mr. Malibu with Malibu HD Power News, and here we are with
John Paul DeJoria. You know what's so cool about your program? It's localized here in Malibu. It's actually something the world would like to know what's going on in Malibu because it's one of the spots to go in the world. And it's amazing. This isn't global. If it's not, you should get a hold of other people up globally and say, I can report directly from Malibu. Where could you be at such a beautiful spot with luck? Look at the people, Patron Tequila, Semler Wines. I mean, the sponsor is unreal, and it's all to help out animals. Everyone's here to donate every penny to animals. Do something for somebody that could never thank you. And you're hosting this whole darn thing. The world should know this, sir.
Yes, sir. And I wanted to ask you, I read your bio on Wikipedia, and I love all your green initiatives. You look like you're the model corporation interest to have a clean environment and green type of things. And I was just curious, you have such an astonishing background. Have you considered writing a book?
We've been offered a few publishing deals, and right now we're getting ready to do it. And it's all going to be about there ain't no free lunch. My wife wanted to be from Hell's Angels to Heaven Gates, but we'd have some problems clearing that one.
I can imagine. And do you have any upcoming passionate projects, in regards to green Malibu?
Yeah, sure. The pollution here sucks. I come from downtown LA, so Malibu for me to be even part of the year is a really, really treat. And I think what's going on is between the American Forest and Rivers campaign combined together, but more important, an organization that's called the Waterkeeper Alliance. They're alive and well, extremely well funded, win every lawsuit they've ever been involved in, and they are now looking with the coastal keepers here into who may be polluting it, stopping them, suing them. We've won every suit we have, so we're looking at helping clear the water. And I happen to be on their board, so that's why I know about the Waterkeeper Alliance and what they're doing here.
And one last quick question, if I could. I was very fortunate to meet President Gorbachev at the State of the World Forum in San Francisco, and I noticed that he was one of the board members on one of your very highly recognized organization. Have you had an opportunity to meet him? He's a really wonderful gentleman.
I've had an opportunity to be with him on several occasions, and his wife, unfortunately, just deceased, a short time ago. He's a wonderful man, and he's one of these guys that has huge kahunas, because you can't say basketballs on this thing anyways, but where he said, hey, communism doesn't work. Free enterprise does work. I respect that man. And then he says, I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to making the world greener and better for the whole population forever. That's a pretty cool dude. Hell of a he's a hero of our day.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You bet.
We really appreciate it.
Man. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mr. Malibu with Malibu HD Power News, and here we are today with George Eads.
Right.
Did I pronounce that okay?
You did.
Okay, let me ask you, how is it, do you have fun doing that show?
Yeah, I really do have fun doing that show. It has a huge international audience. And I accepted an award in Monte Carlo a couple of years for 80 million viewers worldwide. And I think of recently it's been an average of 70 million viewers. So We average about 13 to 14 million viewers a week, and it's still going strong. I think with the addition of Lawrence Fishburne, it's helped us out a lot. And I've learned a lot of great stuff from him, so, you know, it's really fun.
Wow, so I was wondering, do you yourself think you're famous?
No, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, we were coming out of the ArcLight yesterday. We went to go see Cedar Rapids, which is a good movie if you haven't seen it. And a dude jumped in my face and took a couple of pictures of me. And I went to grab the camera, and my girl goes, "No, don't grab his camera." And I'm like, it's weird because I forget until, you know, we'll be sitting in a restaurant or even walking around shopping here today, and I saw Mr. Malibu here. I had to get in on this.
And I was wondering, is there any reality factor? I'm always intrigued by this. A good friend who I grew up with in the colony was JR in Dallas. And does the show ever affect like how you look at your real life?
You know, I think the one thing that it does to you, and it happens accidentally, you just have to be doing it a long time, and I've been doing it for 11 years, is I start contemplating my own mortality. Which is not really that fun, you know, and maybe it's the older I get. Of course, I'm in my 40s now, so the older you get, that's something you may be thinking about. But on a show where you go every day, then the storyline is death every time. And I really think about what maybe it does to the psyche of those CSIs that do it for real. It's a noble profession. They're a public servant, so it's an honor to get to play really a CSI on TV, and for this many years, too. Malibu HD Power News. I'm here with Mr. Malibu on a beautiful day here in sunny Malibu, California. Thanks for having me. Good luck to you guys, and I'll see you on TV.
Mr. Malibu, we got a spot. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Gee, now, okay, yes, and I can see why. Go ahead.
Casual elegance.
Yes, you're right. You got it all going on. It is all working.
So what's the latest project?
A nice picture called The Descendants. George Clooney picture opening in November. Alexander Payne, who gave us Sideways and About Schmidt, and anyway, nice picture, and it's opening in a couple of months. And a television show called Alcatraz, in case you're
awesome.
into something like that.
Does this feature film role, is it going to strain your potential of acting?
Strain it?
Yeah, that's
Oh, wait a minute. How big a strain is it? How hard a strain is it? Kids can do it.
Oh, they can?
Can't they?
So you're playing a kid?
No.
I'm just kidding.
In any event, what can I tell you? What
You're not allowed to talk about it?
No, I'm perfectly allowed to talk about it.
Okay, great. Are you thrilled with playing this new role in this feature film? Is it bringing out your...
Is that what they tell you? They're thrilled? Is this where you get? I am thrilled to be. I'm thrilled to be here too. Yes. And I'm getting more thrilled every minute. No, actually, what can I say? Yes, it's a really nice picture. I played George Clooney's father-in-law.
Great.
And I'm pissed off at everybody.
Good.
So that's what I play.
That's going to be fun. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Honored.
Thank you, sir. See you in a while.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Do you I heard that you guys had almost 70 million views. Is that true?
We actually have almost 90 million.
90 million views. Do you realize that that's 180 million eyeballs?
No.
And do you know that some people can actually see one thing through one eye and one thing through another eye, so you might have more than that?
No way.
So I was wondering, whose idea was it to originally do the cover of Miley Cyrus?
It was my idea.
It was?
Yes.
How did you think of that?
I just thought since it was really big at the time that we should put a cover up of it, and then maybe people would see it. So yeah, it works definitely.
And so do you primarily do cover of other people's music?
Yes, but yeah, on YouTube. But we're working on our first album right now, and it's coming out soon. Yeah.
Let me just tell you this: Cimorelli has affected the entire world. Because they called the White House and they talked to Obama and they said, dude, you don't have to do your own speeches anymore. You can just do cover of Clinton speeches. You know? And now Coca-Cola stopped making Coke. Now they're just doing cover of Pepsi. Isn't that amazing? And it's all because of Cimorelli.
Oh, I agree. Love it.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
one last question. Can Mr. Malibu be at your album debut party?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. Great.
We'll see you there.
Good evening.
Wow.
I'm Mr. Malibu.
Wow. You're awesome.
Are you an amazing movie star or
Yeah.
TV star? Or
No. In my head.
You are? That's kind of
In
cool.
my head I am.
That's great. That's all that matters, right?
Yes.
Because life is really a movie.
Right. You think?
Yes, and you're the star of your movie.
Am I the star of your movie?
You're the star of my movie
I
right
want to be
now
the star of
because
your
you're
movie.
Okay, great.
I want to get an outfit like yours.
Hello.
How are you?
Mr. Malibu.
Hello.
Is it really you?
Yes, I'm Mr. Malibu.
To what do we owe this honor other than the fact that we are in Malibu?
Well, it's kind of the intent was to clean up the ocean a little bit.
Well, here we are.
Yeah. Now you're a very attractive, beautiful woman. Are you a movie star, a TV star? Are
Well,
you
on
a
my
rock
way
star?
to the feature film world, but primarily in television is where I do most of my work. I'm on a Nickelodeon show called True Jackson VP,
Great.
and Nickelodeon actually is an incredibly environmentally savvy and sophisticated network. They have something called the Big Green Help every year, where it really inspires and teaches children how to turn off the extra lights, how to turn off the water when you're brushing your teeth, how to recycle, things that are pretty basic, but the day in, day out things that really make a big difference. So
I'm all for that because children are so impressionable.
they're impressionable, and you know what? They're so excited, they're fresh, and they want to do the right thing.
I'm with Mr. Malibu here in Malibu, California, appropriately so. And what's going on here?
Well, they're rolling out a facility to charge electric vehicles here. This is the Civic Center Way. This is the central area of Malibu. And they had previously had this set up, but apparently the technology was different. And but whatever the reason is, now they've upgraded to where now you can actually come and charge your electric vehicle here. And according to Jay Wagner, the city pays for the electricity.
Very nice. Now, do you have any idea how many people drive electric cars in Malibu?
That's a great question. I know myself, I've seen Teslas on Malibu Road. I have seen other Teslas around Malibu. It is a popular vehicle. I have no idea about the exact statistics.
I want to switch subjects here and ask you about the... And would you just describe your outfit for me? Because you are a vision.
Yes. See, Mr. Malibu is a reflection of the casual, elegant lifestyle. And of course, I can wear a tuxedo to the Academy Awards, but I can still be casual and wear my lightning bolt surf shorts. Yes. And since a woman normally checks out a guy by looking at his watch and his shoes, I put my $100,000 Rolex next to my Gucci loafers so that it facilitates your assessment of what kind of guy Mr. Malibu really is.
So that's what all the Malibu women check out?
I think pretty much that's what the Malibu women look at. No, I actually, that's the superficial part of it, and it is a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but I think Malibu women are very savvy as far as assessing a person's character. And that's why Mr. Malibu is primarily a green person, very much into transformational psychology and transformative consciousness. And we do news stories with the intent to offer solution-based content.
Very good, as it all should be.
Webcasting your video and your book on Malibu HD. Yeah, but what I wanted to ask you, you ate your way through New York, and that was your time in Florida. That's all you're excited about is the disease. Are you going to eat your way through Malibu?
It's tricky to eat. I think Malibu needs to improve their food.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you be amenable to opening up a restaurant?
I don't know if I have the time for that right now, but I would really be happy about it. It is my passion, but I just don't know if I have the time right now because I'm going to bother. But I would love if they would open something. I think that there's some good food there, but it seems tricky.
Yes,
Malibu does some nice things.
How do you balance between gourmet and health? And how do you have a fantastic?
That's easy. You can eat the way I eat. You can go to a restaurant like Nobu and have a fancy, sexy meal and say, hey, will you please make me I'm vegetarian, and they make so many delicious things. So, you know, or I'm sure I haven't been to Georgia, Malibu. I'm planning to go, but I want to go because I hear their food's really amazing. But I just go ask, I go ask the restaurants. I'll check if the menu looks kind of like they have interesting ingredients. I'll ask them if they can make something, and if they're excited that it's a pleasure and it's so much fun. And there's actually a book written, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like fine dining food, and it takes the top chefs in New York City and let them do what they do for healthy food, and the food is amazing. So you can walk out of a really fine dining experience but not feel like you're gonna die.
Exactly. One thing I loved about all of your video is, you know, eating away from the empty stuff. You're like, oh, I just love this. Oh, I just love that. But you pick the best thing on each of the menu of each restaurant, and then, okay, I'm going to go take a nap. That's enough. That's really cool.